everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to do a really quick video on a dupe that I found for a high-end product that I've been using, and I just wanted to let you guys know about it. So a while back I bought the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Light Filtering Contour Powder. This is pricey, very pricey. It's $61 Canadian. I got it at Sephora. I got this back when kind of using the yellow colored powders underneath your eyes was really like huge. I still like doing that a lot of times. I kind of fell out of it for a little while, but now I'm back into it, and I'll explain it. But so then this product came out, so it is really pricey, but you do get a ton of product in this. You get 2 times 9 grams of product, so you'll see what I mean. There's 2 sides in it. You also, this whole thing is a mirror here. I just have this this blocking the mirror, so you get these 2 powders in here. That's like a huge amount of product. So obviously they're 9 grams each. The one on this side is supposed to be for like setting your under eye concealer or brightening, kind of highlighting the face, which the yellow toned powders are really great for that. And then this shade over here is a really great contour powder. So I bought this, and I didn't use it right away for some reason. I think I was finishing up something else, or oh yeah, I was like really into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, which I really am still, but I've kind of like hit pan on almost every shadow in there, and I'm running out of it really fast. So anyways, I started using this a little while ago. I was like, wow, I really like this. Like, you know, it has really great brightening effect under the eye, which is like my favorite thing about this powder, is like how bright I can get my under eye. It's got good coverage. It helps prevent creasing really well. And then this contour shade over here is really like just a nice contour powder. It's like quite pigmented, but not too pigmented. That was the thing with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette that you have to be really careful with, is that like her powders are super pigmented, so you have to be really careful that you don't pick up too much, or you're gonna have a mess on your face. So this was like so smooth, and just like it feels like a really well done powder. The color is spot on for contouring, and I was like, wow, I really like this palette. Like, this is awesome. It is pricey, but I think it's worth the price. This Marc Jacobs palette, by the way, comes in 3 different shades. So I have the one called Mirage, which is like the really yellow toned powder, and then the easiest way is probably just show you my cell phone. So that is the one I have. That's Mirage. And then there's this one, which is called Dream. And the lighter powder is definitely like a more pink base. So if you have cool undertones, this would probably be the one that you should go for, more or less. And then there's one over here that's called Hi-Fi Filter. And the shade is definitely much more peach, so this would probably work better on people with darker skin tones. So they've got a good array of options to choose from in this line. So I was all into my Marc Jacobs one, and then I found this at the drugstore a little while ago. Actually, I got it at Walmart, I think. So this is the When Wild Megaglo Contouring Palette. There's 2 shades in this one. This one is Caramel Toffee, and then there's one called Dulce de Leche, I think, which I think the other powder is like a lighter pink powder. So like, you know, cool versus warm undertones, and you pick which one that, you know, your undertones are. And I was like, I want to try this out. And you do get a lot of product in this one. You get 12.5 grams of product, so like 6.25 grams each side. So definitely not as much as the Marc Jacobs one, but like the price difference is crazy. So the Marc Jacobs one was $61 Canadian, which is probably about like 55 or so American. And then I got this from Walmart for like $5.99. And when I was checking on like the American websites, like you can find this at Walmart there for like $3.98 or something like that. That is like how can you not give it a go when it's like $5 or under? Like, it's just, I don't know how Wet n Wild manages to keep their products so cheap. And I will say I definitely don't have a lot of Wet n Wild products. Like, some of them are really hit or miss, but this is definitely a hit. Like, this is a good powder. So I started using this one and was like, wow, I can't believe how well this works. This is like almost the same as my Marc Jacobs one. So this yellow powder here like feels really expensive. It feels smooth. It feels nice. It gives good brightening effect. It doesn't, it prevents your concealer from creasing. I think the yellow powders in these two are just like definite dupes. Let me hold them up to each other. So you can see how similar those look. Let me open it right up. It's crazy. Like if you are looking for a yellow based powder to set under your eyes, go to the drugstore and buy this one. It's awesome. Works just as well as this one does, and this one is just so much cheaper. So where these two do differ is in the darker shade. So if you look at the Marc Jacobs one, it's definitely more of a actual contour powder. It's got that nice gray undertone to it that really works well for creating shadows under your cheekbones and wherever else you want to put it. Whereas the Wet n Wild one is definitely more of like a bronzer rather than a contour powder. It's definitely warmer. It doesn't have that gray undertone to it, but it is a nice powder, and like it's so pigmented. Like I'm so surprised that Wet n Wild can create such like nice pigmented powders for like, and sell them for like $3, $4, $5. Like it's crazy. So that is the difference between the two, but the major dupe is the lighter shade in the two. I mean, if you're on a budget and like, you know, you see everybody using this, go to the drugstore, pick up this. It works great. This one's also good, but I think for the price difference, you should definitely go for the Wet n Wild one over the Marc Jacobs one. And I even did like a little test today where I put the Marc Jacobs powder under this eye and the Wet n Wild under this eye, and they look virtually the same. And you can see like how much of a brightening effect that they give. Oh, I just love them. They're working so well with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. That concealer is just like amazing. But I am so impressed that like how similarly these work on the skin, considering the huge price difference. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to do a really quick kind of dupe video and let you guys know what I've discovered. And anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.